Yep, that's right. More name changes coming for South Africa. But before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Listen properly.
When you get into a taxi, you sit down before you get in.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, East London. Big name changes coming for South Africa.
Oh God, not this again.
MEC Sports, Recreation, Art and Culture in the Eastern Cape says her department is moving ahead with further name changes in the province, with big towns being targeted. Notably, the province has tried to change the name of East London previously. The minister explained that the application submitted in 2020 was to change East London to, I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Kugompo.
What was that?
While he did not explain why it was rejected, this was reportedly because there was already a settlement with that name in the metro. South Africans should expect a host of name changes in the coming years. There are currently 66 applications for name changes for several geographic features in South Africa listed by the South African Geographic Names Council as being processed. These name changes will apply to various geographical features across the country as outlined within the SAGNC mandate, including towns, villages, settlements, townships, mountains, rivers, airports, roads, and post offices. You know, I wouldn't mind name changes. Like really, I really wouldn't mind them as long as they make sense. But a lot of them don't make sense. Take Port Elizabeth, for example, or Gqeberha. The only entity that takes that name seriously is Google. But if you go to the airport, Gqeberha is still called Port Elizabeth. Even pilots, when you're on a flight to Port Elizabeth, say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our flight on our way to Port Elizabeth or Gqeberha. And I know because I recently went to Port Elizabeth or Gqeberha. And I mean, I've tried to chat to some of my friends and ask them, like, what does that name mean? Why did they change it to that name? And a lot of them don't even know what the name means or why it was changed in the first place. The name Port Elizabeth wasn't hurting anyone. But you know what name could be hurting people? These names, these places, by all means, change the name. I won't even dare read them, but these names could definitely use a name change, and maybe they are part of the 66 applications. One can hope. Some say these name changes are an attempt to erase history or certain history from the history books. Others say that there's corruption involved because when there's a name change, there's money because people got to get paid to do these name changes, right? I mean, you got to rename the roads or whatever, and there's money involved there, so maybe there's some corruption there. I honestly don't know, but I'd really like to know your thoughts on the matter, so please comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this. Are you for name changes, against name changes? What do you think the reasons are behind these name changes? And do you agree with me? Do you think other places deserve to be changed or have a name change rather than, you know, places like Port Elizabeth? And while you're down there, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I have got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Home. What the hell is all this?
Pick one.
What?
I'm giving you an ultimatum. Video games, alcohol, or me.
You're funny.
Pick one.
You're serious.
You really have to think that hard about it, Jake?
Babe, you're the love of my life. I care about you so much. Like, are you serious right now?
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I need you out by Tuesday.